everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear, and we're going to look at some lenses for your profiler today. So if you have a profiler and you've ruined the lens, or you have lent it out to a friend and they've ruined the lens, because that seems to happen a lot, or maybe you just have had your lens sitting in a bag for a while and you forgot to clean it, then you pull it out and there's like weird smears on it and stained parts. I do that a lot. You'll need to get a new lens. And so we brought out all the profiler lenses that we have and kind of show you the colors, get a look-see. If you have a profiler mask, you know how to change the lenses out already. It's very simple. Maybe you don't, and just seeing this video would sway you to buy a profiler. I've worn a profiler for quite a long time now. I like the comfort. I like the visibility. It just seems to fit my face well. Maybe that means I've got a weird shaped face. I don't know, but it fits me, and so I wear it. So let's take a look at the lenses. I've got the single lenses, some thermal lenses, and then the mirrored lenses. So we'll just take a quick look at them. This is the lens that comes with the mask. It's the single pane thermo-cured lens. So they bake kind of like an anti-fog coating onto the lens itself so that there is no dual pane setup on these. And it works rather well. I wore this for a long time because when I got my profiler, there was no thermal lens for the profiler. This is the only lens they made. And so I was kind of stuck with that one. And I really never had one fog up on me. Now, I understand that fogging of your lenses has a lot to do with just how you play as a person, how much you sweat, how you breathe through your mouth, or how you breathe, if you breathe through your mouth or through your nose, and really how the goggle fits your face. If there's a good seal on your face, that hot, moist breath that you're just panting out all day long has a harder time getting up into the eye cavity of the goggle, and it's less likely to fog up. But again, that's different for every person. So for me, the single lens works really well, and I've never needed the thermal lens. But I know a lot of people who couldn't run a thermal lens or a single thermo-cured lens and moved over to the thermal and didn't have any problems. So really, you got to kind of try them out and see which one works for you. But here we go. We got a clear, we got a smoke, we got yellow for single lenses. And then for dual pane thermals, same idea. We've got yellow, clear, smoke. This one actually might be a mirrored one. It's hard to see. And then a ninja. They make two different darknesses of the like the smoke lens. They make the smoke, and then they make the ninja. And the ninja is just darker than the smoke one. So if you want something, if you're playing like super bright light, you can wear the ninja one. Or if you're wearing kind of dark or kind of bright light, you can wear just the regular smoke one or a clear one. You can also wear your sunglasses underneath. It's up to you. I wear my sunglasses under my mask. Works out just fine. So those are kind of like the solid color thermals, the dual pane thermals. And then we get into the mirrored stuff. That's more of like a chrome mirror right there. You're gonna see that one. We've got a gold mirror. This one's called Titan. Kind of like gold and yellows to it. Put that one over here. This one is Supernova. I guess if a supernova was to happen on your mask, that's what it would look like right there. Supernova all up in your face. This one is Mercury. This is more of just another kind of a chrome setup with a little bit of, well, it looks like maybe a little blue in there, but it might be reflecting off of this purple one behind me. It might be coming through and I'm just imagining blue in it, but it looks very chromish. This one is Kryptonite, so it's blues and purples. That one's cool, I like that one. Crystal, so this is kind of a rainbow of colors, but kind of like that oil slick look or the Aurora stuff that some companies did a while back. Got yellows and greens and golds and reds, all sorts of colors inside there. And then this one doesn't have a name on it, but it's more purples. And just not so much greens, more just purple and more of a smoked purple kind of setup right there. So that's the colors that are available. Now to switch these out, profilers are super easy. Kind of like the whole lineup from V-Force. Inside here is a little tab. You can see my fingers in there. You're going to squeeze it together and it's going to pop out the goggle strap. So if you can see, I'm going to squeeze this and then the strap is going to pop right out. Right there. And this is the little thing I was squeezing. You just push those things together and then snap the lens out or the strap out and it comes undone Do the same thing to the other side. Squeeze it. And pop your strap out. So you don't need to take the strap out of the earpiece itself. You can leave it in there, but take that piece out. Now, this you're going to lift up on this tab right here. You lift it up, and then I take my fingernail and I stick it in between here and I slide it out. So lift and slide. Once you get it popped up, you can see that it'll just roll right out. Now these are sided, so this one will not fit over here. So if you're trying to put it back together and it doesn't seem like it's working out, try the other side. Pop that one out there. And then you can just take your lens, push down on the sides, and pop it out. Just like that. Now you can see this is the single pane thermo-cured clear one. So whatever one we pick, if we picked some other kind or whatever, we'll just pretend like this is like a supernova or whatever. You can do the same process just in reverse. You're going to put it underneath. You can see you've got little cutouts right there. You're going to make sure that the tabs go through the cutouts like that. You've also got little indexing spots on the top. Make sure that those line up with the goggle. You're going to push it through there and make sure that the bottoms go in as well. It's going to help to have maybe a little towel or microfiber laying around. I'm trying to do this without like just jamming my fingers on the front of it because I don't want it to smudge. I'll use my shirt. There we go. Push that one inside there as well. Oh, well, I'm going to have to get in there. All right, and you just want to make sure that this lip right here gets or that the lens gets underneath that lip so that it's not sticking up in any way. Everything's inside there. Perfect. Now we're going to take our strap retainer and we're going to push it into its slot, and then we're going to slide it forward. And that hooks underneath the lens itself and secures it in place. Do it to the other side. Like that. And then we just take our straps and push them back through till they click. And then you've got a brand new, super cool lens in your profiler. So I've seen a ton of people who buy a mask, regardless of the price. They go out there, they play with it, they destroy the lens, which is normal, and they just assume that their mask is ruined and they can't do anything with it. So we're here to tell you there's all sorts of lens colors, there's all sorts of ways to salvage that mask so you don't need to just get rid of it and get a new one. So check these out, Profilers. They're super comfortable. They've got all sorts of lenses available for them, from singles to thermals to mirrors. They're available through the website. Just check for color availability. Order yours now through ansgear.com.